As cool as some of those videos are showing primitive methods of starting fires, maybe using a fire steel, which is all great, the fact still remains that one of the most simple ways of getting a flame and a fire going is just using a typical lighter. Nothing wrong with that. Folks, this is Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalist, and yes, I feel that it's important enough from a survival preparedness point of view that you should have with you a lighter at all times. For me, that's my Zippo with the Elsa badges. These were made at a time by a guy called Relic Raider on the internet, and I have it with not only the Zippo insert. Over the years, I got tired of refilling it all the time because it dries up in just a few days, and I don't smoke, so it's not something that I'm really all that interested in being bothered with. So I just changed that with the butane insert. The butane starts coming out as soon as you open it, and then you have your traditional flint and wheel. So this is a great solution so as to not be bothered with. You have it with you at all times, and when you need a flame, you have it. I have several of these in different lighters. I feel comfortable about these inserts so as to recommend them, and I'll leave the link below in case you want to purchase these in Amazon. But this is a video about clipper lighters. Clippers are a very interesting lighters. They are pretty much sold all over here in Spain. They're made locally in Spain, and they're priced very cheaply, like a few cents, under $1 in general. But they have certain things going for them that are quite nice. First of all, they're quality made. These are made in Spain. I think the quality would be about similar to a big lighter. But then again, they are also refillable. So you have a valve underneath there in the bottom. So yeah, and all of these, they all have a valve. And all you have to do with a butane gas bottle, you just flip it like that, you press it, and you refill your lighter. That's great. You also have your wheel, your flint and wheel, which uses, of course, a flint like your Zippo, and you can replace that just by pulling it out like I did, and you have a screw. You unscrew this bottom part and you put a flint, same one as your Zippo. It has a spring. You screw it back in place, and that's it. I mean, it's a lighter that you can use time and again, and that's quite nice. No, it doesn't have like something so as to regulate the flame, which would be nice, but they're okay enough in terms of the size. It's big enough, and this one is pretty much full, so it has a little bit of a larger flame. As it starts wearing, as you start using more fuels, the flame starts becoming smaller. That's also an indication that you should be refilling it again. So you have these ones that I like because it's like a clear body, which is nice as to see how much fuel you still have left. Then you have these very bright ones, this bright yellow and orange ones, and they have a soft texture, which is very nice. These are actually called Clipper Soft. So this would be nice for a kit, for a survival kit, or a bug out bag, something that in case you drop it, it's very visible so as to not lose it. I remember reading in a book from the siege of Sarajevo, and one of the guys was mentioning, the author was explaining that a lighter was one of your most prized possessions because you used it all the time for starting fires, turning on heaters, or start cooking. So you use a lighter all the time, also even for using it for illuminating as a light in those dark stairways. So a lighter was a big thing, was an important addition to your EDC. You also have these metal ones. I like these a lot. They're a little bit smaller than your plastic ones. But check this one out. This is all metal, chromed. And this one is my favorite. This is like a gunmetal. That gray color looks fantastic, and that chrome there on the edge. These do not look like cheap disposable lighters because, in fact, they are not. They are refillable, but very well priced. I'll leave the link below in Amazon for whatever it is that I find. They're not as popular in the United States, unfortunately, as they are over Europe. So yeah, keep that in mind. Maybe I won't find all of these, or just whatever it is that I find, I'll leave the link for you guys to check it out in case you're interested. These ones would be the ones that I like the most. And whenever I'm, maybe if I'm flying or I don't want to risk losing my Zippo, I will use this one instead. This is the one that goes in my pocket whenever there's a slight chance of maybe misplacing it or having to leave it behind. It's also very light, compact, fantastic little lighter. Remember the name, Clipper Lighters. Guys, it's going to be all for now. Remember to subscribe. Take care. See you on our next video.